Hi, this is Tracy Fishko. I go to college in the city, and my mom said I should call you. My mom is marrying your dad.
Do you want to hang out? Do you know where Times Square is?
Tracy!
Times Square is so crazy.
Isn't it?
I don't know anyone who lives here.
Yours truly. I got off the bus from Jersey. I thought this was the cool place to live. It's Times Square.
All right, Lola, so let's get right into it. This movie is outrageous in a good way. It's so many just hilarious, insane moments. But I read somewhere that you didn't really get the full script until very soon before you all started filming.
Yes.
So what made you want to portray Tracy? Like, how did you know that this would be a great role for you?
Well, I think that initially I was just drawn to the script, to the project, because it had Noah and Greta involved, and they are really compelling people, and I think a lot of actors want to work with them, even actors that are very, seasoned and have been around for much longer than myself. But as I got the scenes, because I auditioned for the film 10 times, and every single time I would go in, they'd give me like a new scene. And I think I just really understand Tracy. I think that Tracy, in a lot of ways, represents parts of myself that I was always too embarrassed to admit were there. Like the parts, just like the awkward ones that say the things that you think and kind of pray nobody else heard, and try to cover up. And the one who, I think that what's so great about Tracy in a lot of ways is everything that she pretends to be. The more she pretends to be cooler and more adult, the more innocent she's kind of revealed to be.
Yeah.
But she's not really naive, and I'm really just kind of blown away by how much integrity she earns throughout the film, and how she doesn't, become overpowered by the person that starts out being more powerful than her.
And I think what works so much for the film is definitely the chemistry between Tracy and Brooke. Like, you can clearly tell that you and Greta had great chemistry, and that's really kind of what made the characters work. So talk to me a little bit about, did you know Greta? Have you all had the chance to work together previous? Yeah. How did that chemistry come about?
We did not know each other. Actually, when I was like 17, Greta came to this party in the woods, which was for my best friend's birthday, and it was like a bunch of 17-year-olds being idiots in the woods, and she showed up in a white pantsuit, and I remembered her. I never spoke to her, but I remember.
So random.
Yeah, it was so random, but also so Brooke,
yeah.
to show up at a party like in the middle of nowhere in a pantsuit.
Lola was actually telling a funny story where you randomly popped up at like some party when she was a teenager.
Yes,
it was just really random. But talk to me about kind of that relationship and how was it working with Lola?
Well, I didn't know Lola before we cast her, and we had a lot of people audition. But later, Lola told me that we had both been at the same party when she turned. Well, she was 17, I think, turning 18, and I was like 23. And it was my friend's cousin's birthday party, and I went, and I don't remember meeting her, but she was like, I do remember you because you were wearing a white pantsuit. And I was like, why was I wearing a white pantsuit? That's so weird. But yeah, it was the first time I remember feeling really old. Like, these kids are much younger than me.
And now, are you from New York?
Yes. I mean, I've lived in New York since I was 5.
So do you think the film accurately portrays kind of the city? And do you even think maybe Brooke and Tracy's relationship would have been different had they been in a different place?
Probably. I've never thought about that question before, but yeah, I think it would have been different.
I think Brooke would have gotten into a lot of more car accidents if she lived in LA. But yeah, to New York to me, even though I grew up in California, still has this mythic quality of you go there with your big dreams and you kind of try to make a go of it. That's true of other cities, but there's something about New York that feels like it has it so deeply ingrained in what it is. And yeah, I think Brooke and Tracy in their different ways are both kind of living that out of like what that means and engaging with that idea of New York City.
Tracy!
Times Square is so crazy.
Isn't it?
I don't know anyone who lives here.